So we are going to discuss some of the things that the 1755 house has found. This is the inside wall, and we're panning over to what was the original exterior beam to the house. In this tiny crack right here, they found a sixpence dated 1758. It's the sixpence. Let's see if it'll focus. And then on this side, there's a date here. This is our favorite find of all time. We are calling it the witch's bottle. They found it in their garden while they were painting their clapboard siding. Todd stepped on something and said, "What is that?" Pulled it out, and yes, that is, can you see it? That's a piece of hair, tied and knotted. We did some digging and found that witch's bottles were buried in the ground for self-protection. Some of them have pins, some of them have urine, actually. How gross. But yeah, isn't that so cool and a little creepy and eerie? So, find number 3. In here, they were having guests over. They were sitting at the dining room table over yonder, and he looked over and he said, "What is that in the wall?" And literally walked over and found a tooth. Not even kidding. So it was sitting right in here. Isn't that crazy? So this, we're thinking, the owners are thinking that it's pre-1800s because this wall was covered in the early 1800s with lath and plaster, then exposed, and the tooth was in there. And also, child height, right? So little Timmy, right in there, could happen. Crazy. Right. So tooth number 2 was found here in this crack. So our question to all of our history buffs out there is, between the tooth and the hair, does anybody know any forensic DNA people? And if they do, we would love to find out some more information about this. The witch's bottle is super intriguing. So forensic DNA people, call us. Thanks.
I can see it right now.
Oh yeah, there it is.
You can see a cavity.
Oh,
That gross.
wow. So this is the barn of the 1755 house, and they called us one afternoon after we had scoured and been here and looking for a date stone, and we could not find one, and looked and looked and looked, and there was a beam, and we're walking right to it, that was right here, that went from here to here, and when they looked behind the beam, lo and behold, ta-da! 1869. Isn't that amazing? So that gives us a date for the barn.